Hey guys, welcome back to MU Sports TV. So guys, Manchester United are now turning their attention to the Premier League after I can say one of the best games so far this season against Lyon on Thursday at Old Trafford in the Europa League quarterfinals, where United scored 3 goals in 10 minutes to secure their spot in the next round. That is the semi-finals of the Europa League 2024-25 season. So the attention now turns to the Premier League, where Manchester United are hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers. United are playing at home against Wolves, the Premier League game week 33. So guys, just 6 games remaining, and United are playing tomorrow on Sunday against Wolves at Old Trafford. With now we are going to see whether Ruben Amorim will be going with a strong squad, or there will be some players being rested. And the one player I'm really waiting to see if he'll be rested is Bruno Fernandes, who I think has played quite a big role so far in our quest for the Europa League title. So I'll be much keen concentrating on Bruno Fernandes, whether he will be rested tomorrow against Wolves, or United or Amorim will be going all in out tomorrow to make sure that the Red Devils get the job done at home against Wolves. Remember, Manchester United lost 2-0 at the previous leg away at the Molineux 2-0. So United will be hoping to revenge, get the 3 points, and maybe to keep the momentum going, because we are having a quite difficult season, and that season can the only thing that can make it a bit not good, but can make it a bit better is by winning the Europa League and qualifying for the UEFA Champions League for next season. So at the moment, United are just one position ahead of Wolves in the Premier League, with the United currently 14th with 38 points. Wolves are sitting 16th with 35 points. The only difference is if United want to win tomorrow, is the goal difference. United has a -7 in goal difference, while Wolves have -14 in goal difference. That is the how United and Wolves have been faring in the Premier League so far this season. I know, as I said earlier, it's not been a good season for United, as there's a possibility that they might finish below top 10, because at the moment, looking at the current team sitting in the 10th position is Brighton with the 48 points. United are 14th with 38 points. So those are the 10 points, and only 6 games remaining. That is 18 points. So United needs to collect 18 out of 18 points, and hoping that Everton, Palace, Brentford, Brighton, Fulham, Bournemouth maybe don't win their games enough to in order for United to be in the top 10. So basically, I don't think that's possible, because at the moment these teams are trying to be in a position where to play the in European football next season. Yeah. That is Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Fulham, Brighton. They're really fighting for the spots in the Champions League, rather Europa League, and UEFA Conference League. Remember, there's a possibility of 9 teams representing England in next year's European competition, with 5 in the Champions League, and maybe position 6, 7 can guarantee Europa League, and maybe 8 and 9 UEFA Conference League. And it matters because Aston Villa, Manchester City are still in the FA Cup. Chelsea can win the Conference League, and that is an automatic qualification for Europa League next season. And if they finish in a Europa League position, and they win the UEFA Conference League, that will be a big boost also. United are in the Europa League. If they win it, there's a possibility they will be in the Champions League next season. So we might have 9 teams representing England, at least 9 teams representing England next season in European competition. And it will be a nice or better to see United among those teams representing England next season in European competition. And for that to happen, United needs to win the Europa League. They play Bilbao next Thursday. That's the 1st of May. They're playing Bilbao on the 1st of May, if I'm not wrong, in the semi-finals away. So they need to do better in that match. And they play Wolves and we play Bournemouth first before playing Bilbao. So the next two games, we are going to see how Amorim will be selecting his team. If at all, the Europa League is more important now at the moment. I think that is what we are going to give first priority. So even though we need to prioritize the Europa League, uh, United a football is a big club, and the pride for being a Manchester United fan, the pride for playing for Manchester United. We can't just lose at home to Wolves because we are concentrating on the Europa League. Uh, that is just ridiculous, and that is not the mentality of Manchester United. The mentality is to win the games that is remaining, the 6 games remaining, and also the 3 games remaining in the Europa League. That is the mentality of Manchester United. So even though we are concentrating on the Europa League, we are supposed to be winning these games. We can't just give away 3 points to opponents because we are concentrating on the Europa League. The same thing happened against that thing happened against Newcastle, where we were so poor. Starting from the first minute to the last minute, we were so poor, giving away cheap goals and conceding 4 goals to Newcastle at St James Park, and that was really, really unbelievable. The shocking performance of the players who were involved in that match, and the only negative thing, another negative thing that was hurting more than the loss was the injury for to Joshua Zirkzee, who was injured, and at the moment he's out until the end of the season. So we need to win against Wolves, even if we will be resting our star players. I know there are some players who will be rested, and I can tell you that players like Casemiro, I don't think Casemiro will be involved in any way tomorrow against Wolves. So Casemiro played 120 minutes against Lyon, and he was crucial because he won the penalty assisted Mainos equalizer, and assisted Maguire's winner. So he was very crucial in the 3 goals he scored in 10 minutes, and I think he deserved to rest, being that currently his age also does not allow him to play quite regularly. So I won't be shocked to see Casemiro not even the bench against Wolves on Sunday. So he deserves to rest. We need him fit against Bilbao on the 1st of May. So what I can tell you is that I expect changes. I expect changes, a lot of changes, and I expect a mixture of experience and youth against Wolves on Sunday. But the objective still remains. We need to win the match against Wolves, no matter how the importance of the match will be. We should be winning the games regardless of the importance of the match. I know against Wolves, even if we lose, we can't be relegated. But the importance of the match is we need to win because we are Manchester United. Amorim confirmed during his press conference ahead of tomorrow's game that we might be having some players back. Remember, Mazraoui was subbed off against Lyon in the first half, and he had to attend to family issues, or same as Victor Lindelof, because that's why Luke Shaw came and replaced Mazraoui in the first half. In the second half, that is. But Amorim confirmed that both Mazraoui and Lindelof will be available on Sunday against Wolves. We still wait the fitness update on Matthijs de Ligt and Eden Heaven. Remember, Eden Heaven had a setback last week on training, and he missed the comeback, the remontada on Thursday against Lyon. But I hope that his injury, the setback's not that serious, and maybe you can have him back in the next weeks. So for the Ligt, I don't know about him yet. No update from the manager, but we know that Johnny Evans is back from injury, so Lindelof will be back, Mazraoui will be back, and I won't be surprised to see Lindelof or maybe Johnny Evans given a start against Wolves on Sunday. But For Evans, I'm not sure, but for Lindelof, I think he might start against Wolves on Sunday. Um, Similarly, I think Harry Amaz will be given another start. Maybe we could see Shido B. Martin on Sunday. I don't know what happened. I didn't see him at St James Park, so I don't know if it was an injury or maybe it was just not just a call by Amorim to pick him because he wasn't even on the bench, and that's where I was expecting him to be involved, but he wasn't involved. So no update regarding Chido B. Maybe it was an injury, maybe illness, or maybe family issues. But I really hope that he'll be available on Sunday because no update regarding his injury. Maybe it was not even an injury. So I really hope to see Chido B. Martin given minutes tomorrow against Wolves. So the academy players, which I think I would love to see given some minutes against Wolves, Chido B. Martin, Ariamas, Kukonki. He has been on the match day squad for I think 4 games, if I'm not wrong, at least 4 games, and I think it's time to give him some minutes. Also, Sekou Kone, the young midfielder, also I think should be given some minutes against Wolves because this is now where we want to see maybe we could be saving millions by giving these players chances because we saved millions by giving Kobe Menu a chance. We also saved millions by signing Eden Heaven for just £1 million from Arsenal, and we know that he's going to be one of the best defenders in the future for Manchester United. So guys, we know that Wolves is always a problem for Manchester United. When I there's kind of games that when we are having, I'm always having mixed reactions. Games with Newcastle, Wolves, Bournemouth. These games Crystal Palace as well. So these are the games where I always have mixed reaction because anything can happen. As far as Wolves is concerned, Wolves is always a problem for us. So quick on head to head. As I said, this season we already lost 2-0 to Wolves at the Molineux Stadium. Last season, we won both home and away against Wolves, 1-0 at Old Trafford, and 4-3 at the Molineux. Remember, the Kobe Menu winner. 2022-2023 seasons, we also won against Wolves, that is. We won 2-0 at Old Trafford and 1-0 at the Molineux. So, I think they are also a tough team to break as far as they're concerned, but somehow we always have we always find a way of winning those matches. So I hope for another good result tomorrow, and I don't want it to be a season where mid table teams are having a double over us. Crystal Palace got a double over us. Newcastle, well, they did the same double over us this season. We got up 0 points against them. So I don't want it to be a season where teams like Wolves, Newcastle, getting 6 points out of us. So I really hope that tomorrow we can turn up. We could turn up with the support of the fans, the home fans. They were crucial on that victory against Leon as well. So with the help of the fans and I really feel for the fans who left actually when we were trailing 4-2 and 6-4 in aggregate. So I really feel for those fans, but this is an indication that you should always stand by your team until the final whistle. It is not always over until it's over, as far as Manchester United are concerned. So we need to win tomorrow, regardless of which team Amorim will select, because I know we have the quality players that regardless of who will be picked, who will not be picked, I think we are capable of winning tomorrow against Wolves at Old Trafford. So that's it, guys. Let me know your views. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Amorim should go out and field a strong team, or there should be a mixture of youth and experience?